outlet down at the bottom, and everything is fine. But then I have another tool that I want to plug in, and I plug it in at this top thing that's like mid the wall, and I plug it in. I plug it in, and I blow it out. Come to find out that the bottom one was a regular was a 110 line. If anybody knows what a 110 line is, the top one was a 220 line. And see, the difference between the two is that one was designed just for regular tools. It was designed for laptops. It was designed for a television. The other one, the 220 line, was designed for an air conditioner. But I didn't know that that thing was designed. I didn't test it. I didn't test it. So when I'm sitting here and I'm telling you that success becomes much smoother when choices match energy and purpose, and the purpose written into the blueprint. So there's a purpose for that particular outlet versus the outlet down at the bottom. And so when I had tuned into the wrong outlet, doing the wrong thing with the wrong instrument that was designed for something else. It wasn't designed for something small. It was designed to handle something big. So when you misalign yourself and you're not tapped in as you should be to your own inner blueprint divine that is designed by the divine architect herself to determine what skills, things that you have that is written in your blueprint. And so when you're out of alignment with your blueprint, things mess up. I messed up. I destroyed that thing. That tool wasn't no good no more. I had to throw it away. So again, success becomes much smoother. It happens easier. It flows. Everything begins to flow when your choices match the energy and purpose written into the blueprint. Work that energizes, and here's how you can feel it. Work that energizes instead of drains. Oh yeah, amen. Yeah, you got to. I mean, listen. Let's just be clear. I'm gonna be honest. You- there is a balance in this universe. You cannot have one without the other. You have to know. There has to be cold in order to experience hot. We got the only way that you can come into this third dimensional experience as a human being is through the portal of a woman. The woman, I believe the woman carries the blueprint for manifestation. I believe she carries the blueprint for nurturing. I like we say mother nature. I believe that I believe that the very construct of material existence is systemic of the divine feminine. A lot of people may not agree with me, and I'm a dude, but I believe a lot of people would, they wouldn't like the fact that I say she when I refer when I refer to the divine architect, when I refer to God herself, and I use the word she or her. Some people in this patriarchal society might get a little upset. It's outside of the construct of what they're accustomed to hearing. So they don't like it when I speak that in that vernacular. But I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. I came here through a woman. I don't know about y'all. I came here through a woman. All of my children came through a woman. And so it is a divine matrix for which things are manifest and created in the third dimensional reality. And so thus the reference. But when you are working on something that is divinely intended for you, it doesn't feel like work. That work energizes you. It keeps you alive. That's why no matter how I'm feeling, I can feel drained, I can feel tired, I can be like, man, I don't feel like going in here and doing this. But the moment I come in here, the moment I fire up this live, and the moment I start to share that which needs to be shared, the moment I start to teach, because I am a teacher and a healer. I am both. I am a teacher and a healer. I am a teacher and a healer. And I chose to come here to this planet to do both. And as I do both, they're both linked and tied together because as I teach, people begin to be healed mentally, spiritually, emotionally, because I'm a practitioner, because I am a clinically certified hypnotherapist, and I understand the modalities and the processes of the subconscious mind. I use those protocols in order to empower and to heal people mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and sometimes even physically. So, when you understand what your blueprint is. So that's the key. Today is for you to begin to understand what your blueprint is. And so you begin to operate out of it. So the work that you do, it energizes you. So when I'm coming in here and I'm doing this, I get energized from it. I don't get drained. I don't get worn out. I get excited. I don't care how I feel. I don't care how I feel leading up to this, whether I'm sick, whether I'm tired, whether I'm worn out. But the moment these lights come on, the moment this camera goes live, the moment I start to do hypnosis, the moment I start to coach individuals, the moment I start to step into the being, the person I was designed to be, it's not work anymore. It's not work anymore. It's easy. It's easy work that energizes instead of drains, relationships that feel aligned rather than forced. So this is not just about the work that you do. It is about the alliances that build around your life, the team that shows up. There's synchronicities that show up easily and effortlessly. Y'all get it? Y'all get it? People that show up easily and effortlessly. It comes easily and effortlessly. What parts of your life feel aligned? What parts of your life feel aligned? What parts feel like it's a constant negotiation? If y'all are ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. If y'all are ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. And I reset, just Janae, just to let you know, I did reset the live on YouTube because I didn't want to miss what we done. And thank you, Mimi. Thank you so much for the love. Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all start doing the love, see how Mimi is dropping that right there. I feel so much better. I promise you, I teach a whole lot better. I do. Here we go. Let's go. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. I truly appreciate you. The subconscious as the architect of reality. Remember, as I've always taught you, that 95% of what we experience. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you. Now watch how I teach. Watch this. I always tell you that 95% of what you experience, thank you, Monique, as reality, what you and I experience as reality is systemic of the subconscious mind. Our thoughts, our fears, our past victories, our past losses, all of those things, they are systemic of the subconscious mind. But the life that we experience runs off of that programming. And I can get into all of the technical stuff, like all the way down to your heartbeat and you taking a breath and how the autonomic nervous system ties into all of this. But we're not going to do that. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you. And so here it is. So the subconscious as the architect of reality. The subconscious mind builds patterns. What do we talk about? Patterns. Patterns are vital. Thank you, Amy. And you're absolutely right. I am the greatest of all time. Yes, I am the GOAT. Thank you so much. The subconscious mind builds patterns long before the conscious mind understands them. The subconscious mind builds patterns. Remember, the subconscious mind loves repetition. It loves patterns. And it's going to, not only does it receive those patterns, it operates from those patterns. So not only does it receive the programming, it operates from the programming. So as we get into these patterns, because remember, we don't judge, we don't make decisions based upon what a person says. We don't care about what a person does. It is going to always be the patterns of their life. It's always going to be the patterns of their life that dictate everything. It's going to dictate everything. It's going to show us the true them for sure. All right. So again, the subconscious mind builds patterns long before the conscious mind even understands them. Repeating cycles, automatic reactions, emotional triggers, these are a part of that architecture. So transformation begins when the subconscious blueprint updates to match the person someone is becoming. So let's just say, yes, you have this energetic blueprint that you came here with. And that energetic blueprint said, this is who Fine Wine is. This is who Amy is. But you're thrown into a culture, into a family. I have to find truth in me. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Fred. But you're born into a family, and that family is not aligned with that blueprint. Okay? Let's just say you came here to be an artist. You came here to be a dancer. You came here to be a performer. And that was your heart's desire, that was based upon your gift. But your tribe said you need to get a job that will pay you some benefits. All right? You need a job that will pay some benefits. So they begin to program you for a success that is defined by the tribe and not by your gifts. I'm going to say that again. You begin to be programmed by your tribe, by your family tribe, by your communal tribe, by your education tribe, by the community as a whole, by the collective as a whole. And many times, their dreams are your worst nightmare. They have a vision for you that is not in alignment with the vision that you have for yourself. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. But that's what you were programmed for. And especially if as a kid. So if you're programmed as a child and you follow this matrix, so you got a blueprint on top of a blueprint. And so as you begin to scrape away the old versions of you, as you scrape away the old versions of you, as you scrape away the old versions of you, and you begin to reprogram that blueprint so that it can be in alignment with it. Watch this. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Transformation begins. Transformation begins when the subconscious blueprint updates to match the person someone is becoming. So you have to rewrite the programming. You have to rewrite the programming. Delisa says, this will be on replay, right? Yes, it will be. I have to listen to this live back again. Oh yeah, it will be. And Delisa, you are in the Oasis, right? And because as you're in the Oasis, you gain access to all of the replays. All right, here we go. So again, transformation begins when the subconscious blueprint updates to match the person someone is becoming. Releasing scarcity patterns, reprogramming being a part of our virtual hypnosis experience, working with me one-on-one, coming into our lives, coming to these lives every single day, literally rewiring the subconscious programming that you got as a young child, constantly over and over and over again. So releasing scarcity patterns, dissolving fears, old stories that no longer that no longer serve you, embracing your self-worth, your self-value, redefining what all of those things mean. It's so important for you to do as you begin to walk into this new season. So here's the question: where has your subconscious been running old code? Especially for my newbies, are you still running old code? Even for some of the veterans that have been with us, are you still running old code? Are you still running off of the same programming? Thank you, Fire. Thank you, Fire, for my hat. I truly appreciate that. So it's really, really important. And now we're about to get into the real meat of this matter. And so let me go ahead and put this out there. As we're nearing the top of the hour, we're already at 52K. That's great. Thank you. Janae says, embracing my new self-concept. Sure, old code sneaks in, yes. And so it does take some work because the old code, the old self loves the familiar, and it's going to continue to do things until you quiet those voices. And the more repetition you have and the more you begin to engage in the new version of you, the more the old one begins to acquiesce to the shift. All right. And so that now that we're at the top of the hour, we're at 52K. Thank y'all so much. I truly appreciate it. We're going to keep on pushing this bad boy. Thank y'all so much for loving on each other. I see you. Listen, I'm going to ask you this. If you want to work with me, if you're ready to take your life to the next level, there are 3 levels right here. The first level of engagement is becoming a part of, coming on this live every day from 12 to 2 as often as you can. And if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. So I'm gonna invite you to go to the next level. The next level, level 2, is become a part of the Oasis. The Oasis is our channel on Discord. And so when you become a super fan here, or when you become a super fan, you automatically get put into the Oasis on Discord. Now, and that's what TikTok will do. TikTok will send you a link once you become a super fan. The other thing is if you say, hey, AD, I'm having some technical difficulties or I'm having some financial difficulties, but I still want to be a part of the Oasis. All you have to do is to message me, Mimi, or Mimi, or Fine Wine, and we'll get you into the Oasis. And over here on YouTube, you can reach out to Janae, and Janae will make sure that you get into the Oasis. It's super, super easy, and I don't want y'all to stress out about it because we want you in the Oasis, because inside of the Oasis, we have Monday morning meditations every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have guided meditations in there. We have pre-recorded hypnosis tracks. We have a copy of my very first book in there. So there are many, many resources in there. And then guess what? We are in there. So I want to invite you to be a part of the Oasis there. The third and the highest level of engagement is if you and I work together one-on-one, and that's the Oasis Mind Spa. That when you engage us at the Oasis Mind Spa level, that means you say, hey, AD, I want to work with you one-on-one, or I want to be a part of the virtual hypnosis experience. And from time to time, I try to do them each month, but it's not always. I host a virtual hypnosis experience. I'll be sharing that towards the probably tomorrow or the day after, once we line up which date we're going to do, if we're going to do one in the month of December. So, but I want to invite you that if you want to work with me one-on-one, it's simple. It's very, very easy. All you have to do is to DM me. DM me. Just shoot me a message and say, hey, AD, I want to work with you one-on-one. And there's also a little, so does anybody, and especially my moderators here on TikTok, does anybody see something that says like a service plus, or there's some kind of way to engage with AD on the screen? Because it was something that I was doing. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see it? If y'all see it, I think y'all. So I see somebody just clicked on something. Do y'all see it? Can somebody, yeah, let me know if y'all see it, especially a form at the bottom left. Okay, Zeke, it's a form at the bottom left. Ah, okay, good, good, good. So if you want to work with me, click on that form that Zeke is talking about down at the bottom left. Amy says, what does FYP stand for? The For You page. It's the yellow arrow. Thank you, Fine Wine. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, all you have to do is click on to click on that little yellow arrow, because I can't see it on my side. But if you want to work with me,